Hi everyone, it's Killshot99 Gaming. This is Play Dead Live Battle Pets in the Burning Steppes, and this is the fourth year. Fourth year we've done Burning Steppes. This is the longest circuit that we've done in Play Dead Live. I mean, Faction Wars is the longest event, but we started these on Saturdays 4 years ago, and this is the fourth time that we're doing this, so this is going to be a lot of fun. And before we get into it, let me show you 2026. We had week number 1, which was in January, Fire Lake. Julia not only won the Grand Championship, but then came back and won Fire Lake. So the question is, who is going to win the Burning Steppes tonight? Well, let's take a quick look at the rankings. Now, the rankings are early because we had 8 finishers. We had Julia with 8 points, Busy with 7, Nightshade in 3rd place, Valar with 5, Fly Rod, Trigger, Dow, and Cat. And take a look at the all-time money leaders over on the right side. Julia approaching 3 million dead dimes. Valar, over 2.6 million. Busy, look at Busy and Valar. They're literally 5,000 away from each other. Whoever wins tonight is going to be in 2nd place in the all-time money list. And then we got Cat, Deadly Dimes, Justice, Shaman, Lexicon, and Kel all over 1 million. Pretty crazy. Pretty crazy. Tonight's going to be a pretty fast event because of the way the brackets are set up. You can see we've got complete seedings, and it is double elimination in round number 1 only. You'll see what I mean by that, which means we're going to fly through this tournament. So let's start out with Animal and Cat. Animal and Cat, give me those 999s. This is a rebuy match. So if you do lose this match, you can rebuy. They are raring to go. We will have a new circuit ticket coming into play within the next few months. I'll mention that, of how you can get a circuit ticket and cover your inventory for ropes, for death drop, and for pet battles. It's going to be really, really cool. So more to come on that. All right, let's get down to business here. We've got Cat is the higher rated player. So Animal, you got to pick your pet first. Going with Portia. All right, Cat, pick your pet. Crevice. Oh, look at Animal getting the pet advantage. He's been doing his homework. Animal said, I'm going to play Portia because Cat likes to play Crevice. So Animal with a first turn pet advantage. 20-second timer starts right now. Timer is up. 1, 2, 3. Post those moves. Yeah, can we forward it? Yeah, put a space, maybe, Joe. After, if you type those numbers and then maybe space and then P in the buffs, because I think it reads it as kind of a bunch of gibberish. All right, so we got Cat with a punch to the belly. Animal with a punch to the head. No, I wouldn't do it like that. I mean, just the space between your number and the P. But like that is fine too. All right, animal with the punch. Yeah, actually, do it like this, okay? Just like that. All right, so we got cat with a punch to the belly. Animal gets the block. Animal gets the win. Block the punch. Animal. Went with a punch to the head. Cat doesn't block it. Animal up 1-0. Let's go to round number 2. 20-second timer starts right now. Timer's up. 1, 2, 3. Post your moves, please. All right. We got both players going with a kick to the head. Cat blocked Animal's kick. Both played paced. Cat gets the block. Cat gets the win. It's 1-1. And Animal played the pet juice first. He played the pet paste in round number 1 and played pet juice that round. Okay? All right, tiebreaker. 20-second timer. Timer's up. 1, 2, 3. Post your moves. All right, we got Cat with a bite to the neck. Playing pet juice. We got, Animal with a buff steal. Nicely done. Animal with a punch to the neck. All right. Cat's move will be, even with no buff, bite to the neck. Animal does not block the bite. Does 50% defend the neck. On the other side, Animal. Punch to the neck. Cat does not block it, but does defend 25%. But punch to the neck is only a 2-point attack. Cat gets the win because it was a stronger attack. Congratulations, Cat. Animal, good match, but it was a 2-point attack. That was why you lost. All right, do we have Animal down for a rebuy? It got off to a good start. Animal had the pet advantage. Got ahead 1-0. But Cat, former grand champion, came back strong. Animal says, let me get that rebuy. We got you, Joe. All right, Animal down for a rebuy. All right, give me the Cardinal. And Cardinal and dimes. Triple nines. All right. Dimes, you are. Oh, sorry. Yes, you are the higher rated player. You are the higher rated player because you're higher on the money list. So, Cardinal, pick your pet. Sprout. Dimes, pick your pet. Shiver. Dimes with a first turn pet advantage. Take note of that. 20-second timer starts now. Timer's up. 1, 2, 3. Post your moves. Oh, look at the Cardinal stealing that buff. He knows Dimes likes to go double juice on the pet advantage. But Cardinal with the claw. Dimes blocks the claw. And Dimes the bite to the neck. Cardinal does not block the bite. Dimes gets the first round win. All right, 1-0 Dimes. Let's go to round number 2. 20-second timer starts right now. Timer is up. 1, 2, 3. Push your moves. Oh, Dimes dropping the paste. We got the Cardinal with a kick to the head. Dimes does not block the kick and does not defend the head area. Gets through. On the other side, we got punch to the belly. Cardinal doesn't block the punch, doesn't guard the belly, and Dimes has pet pace. Deadly Dimes with the win and the clean sweep. Cardinal, are you down for a rebuy? We got the pet battlers tonight in full effect. Everybody trying to get into that top 8. That's why rankings matter so much. All right, we got the rebuy from the Cardinal. Dime says, I got you covered. All right, Trigger and Kel. Trigger and Kel. Give me triple nines. Trigger is the higher rated player, so Kel, you got to pick your pet first. Sprout. Trigger. Give me your pet. We're going double sprouts. All right. 20-second timer starts right now. Timer is up. 1, 2, 3. Post your moves. Oh, look at that. Both of them with a bite to the neck. But Trigger blocks the bite. Kel doesn't. Trigger gets the win via block. 1, 2, 0. Round number 2, 20-second timer. Timer's up. 1, 2, 3. Post your moves. Oh, we got Kel playing the pace. Trigger playing the juice. Trigger goes kick to the head. Kel blocks the kick. Kel bite to the neck. Trigger doesn't block. Kel gets the block. Kel gets the win. But burning that paste. But it is 1-1. Tiebreaker. 20-second timer starts right now. One moving on, one down for a rebuy. Timer's up. 1, 2, 3. Post your move. Oh, Trigger playing the paste, and Kel stole it. Thievery. Kel with the steal, and Kel gets the block. Kel gets the win. She stole Trigger's paste, and then she blocked the claw. Wow. That is, that's harsh. That is some harsh gameplay there. See if Trigger is down for the rebuy. Maybe she'll get a chance at some revenge. Just a little tougher path, though, right? Trigger with the rebuy. All right, now, the way this match is going to work. Fly Rod and Animal will play. If Fly Rod loses, he can rebuy. If Animal loses, he cannot. All right, Fly Rod and Animal, give me triple nines. Correct. Sudden death for Animal, not for Fly Rod yet. Fly Rod is the favorite, so Animal, you got to pick your pet first. Animal going with Sprout. Fly Rod, pick your pet. Going with Chime. Oh, no, not Chime, not Chime. Oh, Fly Rod, you picked the only one that gave him a pet advantage because Sprout's above it. All right, Animal, you got another pet advantage. He chose Chime. All right, 20-second timer starts right now. Timer's up. 1, 2, 3. Post your moves. Fly rod with a bite to the neck. Animal kick to the head. Animal blocks the bite. Animal gets the win. Oh my goodness. Animal with a block and a win and used the pet juice. 1-0. Can Fly Rod come back strong? All right, round number 2. 20-second timer. Timer's up. 1, 2, 3. Post your moves. All right, Fly Rod got that moving quick. So we got Fly Rod going back to back, bite to the neck. Animal does not block the bite, does 50% defend, both do double buff steals. On the other side, we got Animal with a, oh, he went with the foot punch. Tried to mix him up with the foot punch. Animal spinning. He did a spinning foot punch. It's the same amount of points. All right, spinning foot punch for Animal. Fly Rod. Actually, 50% defense on the foot too. Fly Rod with the win. Both use a buff steal, but Fly Rod, Animal with a 1-point attack, and Fly Rod blocked 50% of that 1-point attack. It is 1-1. All right, Animal, go ahead and refresh, because it's an important tiebreaker. All right, so on the count of 3, Animal and Fly Rod will post 999, okay? 1, 2, 3, post 999. I think we lost the Animal. Joe, you back? All right, let's try it again. On the count of 3, post 999, okay? 1, 2, 3, post. All right, here we go. Good speed by both players. 20-second timer starts right now. This is the tiebreaker. If Fly Rod wins, Animal's eliminated. If Animal wins, Fly Rod has to rebuy. Timer's up. 1, 2, 3. Post your moves. Good luck. Fly Rod dropping the paste. Animal dropping the juice. Fly Rod gets the block. Animal went with the punch. Oh, he went with the foot punch again. Back-to-back feet punch. Joe not only tried to punch the left foot, this time he tried to punch the right foot. Fly Rod with the kick to the head and the pet pace. Fly Rod gets the win. Good try, Joe. But tonight was Fly Rod's night. A little bit more practice. Practice does make perfect. Little reminder of what's in store for tonight, all our place finishers. All right. Cardinal and Trigger. Elimination match. Give me triple nines. All right. Trigger was the higher rated player coming in. So Cardinal, you got to pick your pet first. Winner advances, losers out. Cardinal picking Sprout. Trigger, pick your pet. Larson. "20-second timer starts right now. Timer's up. 1, 2, 3. Poster move. Oh, Cardinal stealing a buff, but it didn't exist. We got kick to the head. Is not blocked, but it is. 50% defended by Trigger. And the other side, punch to the belly. Not blocked, not defended. Trigger. 1-0. And Cardinal did burn his buff steal. Cardinal, your tournament back is against the wall. Trigger up 1-0. One more win will eliminate you. Good luck. 20-second timer. Timer's up. 1, 2, 3. Post your move. All right, try to put a space between the letters. Otherwise, going to continue to block you. So, Julia, can you post it? All right, we got Trigger with a kick to the head. Cardinal does not block the kick and does not block the head. Does play pet paste. On the other side, we got Trigger with a claw to the ankle. Trigger does not block the claw and does not defend the ankle. It is a tie. Both burn pet paste. And it's still 1-0 Trigger. All right, round 3. 20-second timer starts right now. Timer's up. 1, 2, 3. Post your move. All right, we got both players with a punch to the belly. Neither player blocks the punch. Neither player defends the belly. Trigger steals. Cardinals buff. And it is a tie still. All right, it is still 1-0. Let's go to round 4. 20-second timer. If Trigger wins, the game is over. If Cardinal wins, it's tied. Timer's up. 1, 2, 3. Push your moves. We got Cardinal with a kick to the head. Trigger does not block it and does not defend the head. On the other side, Trigger bite to the neck. Cardinal blocks the bite. Cardinal gets the win. And we're tied, and no players have any buffs. Now, this is true sudden death. Cardinal 1 point. Trigger 1 point. No buffs. 20-second timer starts right now. Winner advances, loser is eliminated. Timer's up. 1, 2, 3. Post your moves. We got Cardinal punch to the belly. Trigger does not block it. 25% defense. On the other side, Trigger with a claw. Cardinal blocks the claw. Cardinal gets the block. Cardinal gets the win. Oh my goodness. What a comeback by the Cardinal. Got the block just when he needed it to send his friend to elimination. But that's what we wait. That's what we wait a month for. That's what we play for the chance to advance. Trigger with a 10th place finish. And Cardinal gets Villar. Y'all see how this is working? Now, if Villar wins, Cardinal is eliminated. If Cardinal wins, Villar can rebuy. All right, before we get to Cardinal and Villar, how many of y'all are proud members of the Pet Battle circuit? You look forward to Pet Battle every month. You know there's going to be a new venue every month, whether it's Fire Lake or Burning Steps. Every month it's on your calendar, right? How many of y'all are proud circuit members of Death Drop? You climb up the top. It could be the Yukon, could be New York, could be Los Angeles, and you know it's just a matter of somebody pulling you off the edge, right? All right, and the newest one, how many of y'all are proud members of the Ropes circuit? We rolled out Ropes this month, and that is our third. So we got so many requests to do pet battles every week that we created Death Drop. And then it wasn't enough. So now, every week, except for one, you've got a rotating circuit of 3 different events that you can play for standings, for dead dimes, for grand championships. So all really, really cool. So I want to take a minute. I know a lot of you guys have a lot of the pet juice, pet paste. You got so many of it that you don't look at it. So we will be phasing some of those out in the near future. And we will be offering a circuit pass. And a circuit pass you'll be able to pick up with Kills tokens. Or they might show up in some specialty bundles. And we're going to do a circuit pass for pet battles. We're going to do one for death drop. We're going to do one for ropes. And we'll do a golden pass, which will cover all 3. So if you got the golden pass, you don't even have to look at your inventory for these items. You'll have all the buffs from pet battles, all the buffs from death drop, and all the buffs that we're going to roll out in ropes. How cool is that? One pass, a golden pass, will get you all the buffs, and you won't have to look at your inventory because it'll all be unlimited. Pretty cool stuff. So there'll be more news on that coming up. And if you don't want the passes, that's super cool. You'll still be able to buy the items individually like you do now. You'll just have to look in the shop. So you may have to get to the shop, check it out, and see when we have a angel wings or a whether it's frozen, whether it's angel wings or the blackout, any super pull, all of those. All right. So just wanted to give you guys the update on what's coming and how we can improve the game, make it even better. All right, Cardinal and Villar, give me 999s. Love it, Cardinal. He said he and Sean love death drop and ropes. They want to sign him for the whole season. And remember, the passes are exchangeable. So if you pick up a pass and you want to pass it off to somebody else, like maybe Sean, that'd be a good idea. All right, here we go. Villar is the higher rated player. So, Cardinal, got to pick your pet first. If you win, you advance, and Villar has to rebuy. If Villar wins, it's over for you. Cardinal going with Sprout. Villar, pick your pet. Going with Shiver. All right, Villar with a first turn pet advantage. 20-second timer starts right now. Timer is up. 1, 2, 3. Post your move. Cardinal with a kick to the head. Villar does not block the kick and does not defend the head area. On the other side, we've got Villar with a claw to the ankle. Cardinal, 25% defense. That 25% defense will balance out the pet advantage. So it is a tie, 0-0. Let's go to round number 2. That was kind of a win for the Cardinal because he got past the pet advantage. Round 2, 20-second timer starts right now. Timer's up. 1, 2, 3. Post your move. Oh, Cardinal stealing the buff. Villar did not play one. Both with a bite to the neck. Both block each other. So Cardinal does lose the buff steal, but we tie again. Both with a double block. Round 3, 20-second timer. Timer's up. 1, 2, 3. Post your move. Oh, this time Villar played the buff steal. Both players bite to the neck. Neither player blocks the bite. Neither player defends the neck. It is a tie. Both players have now used their buff steal. It's still 0-0. Round number 4, 20-second timer. Timer's up. 1, 2, 3. Post your moves. All right. Chad and Villar, can you both post your moves? Make sure there's a space. Don't know why YouTube wants to be crazy all of a sudden with our chats. All right, Julia, can you post them? Apparently they can't. All right, we got Chad with a punch to the belly. Villar does not block the punch. She defends 25% of the belly. Other side, Villar with a claw to the ankle. Chad blocks the claw. Chad gets the win. Both players using pet paste. 1-0, Cardinal. All right. 1-0. Let's go to the next round. 20-second timer. Timer's up. 1, 2, 3. Post your move. All right, we got both players with a kick to the head. Villar blocks the kick. Cardinal does not. Both players playing pet juice. Villar gets the win. We're now tied. It is 1-1. Here comes the tiebreaker. Twenty-second timer starts right now. Timer's up. 1, 2, 3. Post your move and good luck. All right, we got Cardinal punch to the belly. Villar blocks the punch. On the other side, Villar. Claw to the ankle. Cardinal does not block it. Villar gets the win and eliminates the Cardinal. He was going for the belly punch, and she blocked it. What a comeback. Cardinals started out up 1-0. And Villar moving on to the final 8. Cardinals, you have some fun tonight? You got a lot of matches in, right? That's what I'm talking about. That's a packed night full of matches. We had the Cardinal like playing almost every match. Had he gotten past Villar, he would have been back in the main bracket. And Villar would have had to go play Nightshade. All right, Cardinal with a 9th place finish. And with that, our final 8 is now set. It is single elimination. You can see who we got playing. We will have the Assassin versus Cat, Flyrod versus Villar, Kel versus Nightshade, and Busy versus Dimes. All right, this is single elimination. The winner advances, the loser is out. Kel and Nightshade, give me triple nines. All right, here we go. We got both. Nightshade is the higher rated player. Kel, you got to pick your pet first. Sprout. All right, Nightshade. Give me your pet. Larson. There is no pet advantage either way. Playing it straight up. 20-second timer starts right now. Timer's up. 1, 2, 3. Post your moves. We got Nightshade punch to the belly. Kel blocks it. Kel claw to the ankle. Nightshade does not block it. Kel gets the block. Kel gets the first round win. All right, round number 2. 20-second timer. Can Nightshade come back? Or will Kel get the clean sweep? Timer's up. 1, 2, 3. Post your moves. We got, oh my goodness. Kel with a double block. Nightshade goes bite to the neck. Kel blocks the bite and sends Nightshade to the showers a little early tonight. Oh my goodness. Tough tournament, Aiden. Tough one. Kel with a double block and moving on to the final 4. Nightshade has been super, super hot lately, too. Nightshade, because of his ranking last week, will still finish in the top 8. So we still get points. All right, Flyrod and Villar, give me triple nines. Winner advances to the final 4. Loser is out. Villar is the higher rated player. Villar, pick your pet first. Fly Rod, pick your pet first. Sorry. I think I said Villar. Fly Rod going with Larson. Villar, pick your pet. Villar going with Splash, which does give her a pet advantage. Splash ranks higher than Larson. All right, first turn pet advantage. 20-second timer starts right now. Winner of this match goes to the final four. Loser gets a 7th place finish. Timer's up. 1, 2, 3. Poster moves. Both players punch to the belly. Neither player blocks the punch. Villar, 50% defense of the belly. Fly Rod, 25% defense. Villar gets the win in round number 1. She had a pet advantage and a better defense. All right, Villar, 1 win away from the final 4. Fly Rod, it's got to come back and get a win here. 20-second timer starts right now. Timer's up. 1, 2, 3. Poster move. Oh, both players trying to steal the buff. Fly Rod kicked it ahead. Villar blocks it. Oh, my goodness. Villar got the block. Villar gets the win. Are you kidding me? And just like that, Villar moving on to the final 4. Villar went with a bite to the neck. Fly Rod did not block it. Villar did not have a good tournament last month. So she's trying to come back strong. Fly Rod with a 7th place finish. All right, Busy and Dimes. Great tournament, Fly Rod. We'll see you for Death Drop next Saturday night. Busy and Dimes. Busy, number 2 rated player. Busy did have a great tournament. She lost to Julia in the finals. But Busy looked like she was back. Let's see if Busy and Dimes have an epic battle. Dimes, you're the underdog. You got to pick first. Dimes with chimes. Busy. Pick your pet. Busy going with Larson. There is no pet advantage either way. Playing it straight up. 20-second timer starts right now. Timer's up. 1, 2, 3. Post your move. We got both players with a kick to the head, but Dimes blocks the kick and does not play a buff for Busy to steal. Dimes. Both players block the kicks. Oh my goodness, how about that? Double kick block, and there was no pet advantage. Busy does burn the buff steal, but it is a tie. Double kick block. Round 2, 20-second timer. Slight advantage Dimes because Busy did burn the buff steal. Timer's up. 1, 2, 3. Post your move. Ah, look at that. One got tricked and the other got tricked. Dimes tried to steal a buff that wasn't there, but Dimes says that's fine because Busy throwing the punch to the belly. I'm going to block the punch. And Dimes bite to the neck. Busy doesn't block it. Advantage Dimes. Both players have used a buff steal. Dimes up 1-0. Busy got to come back strong. 20-second timer starts right now. Will Busy get eliminated or can Busy come back? We're about to find out. Timer is up. 1, 2, 3. Post your moves. Was it a double block? Did both players' moves get blocked? All right, post them, Julia. YouTube decided it's just not going to read any numbers as sentences tonight. All right, we got Busy with a claw to the ankle, not blocked. Dimes 50% defense. The other side, Dimes kick to the head. Busy does not block and does not defend. Dimes gets the win, both using pet paste, but Dimes with a 50% defense of the ankle. Congratulations, Deadly Dimes. A trip to the Final Four. Busy back-to-back top 5 finishes, though. Dimes in the Final Four. Sorry, Busy 6th. Not top 5, but top 6. All right, we got one more to decide our Final Four. I agree. Chad, way too much sweet tea. You tell them. All right, before we get the final elimination match, our grand champion and #1 rated player and defending champion from Fire Lake, Julia, a lot of awards there. Something happens tonight at midnight. Who knows what happens tonight at midnight? Yeah, be a little more specific. You know, people watching at home, they don't know what that means. What kind of reset? Because that's a big, big deal. There's a Gavel's Globe on the line. All right, do we currently know who is leading on the fishing leaderboard? Anybody? Moderators, do we know? Why don't we look it up? Here, I'll look it up for the moderators. Because this is a big deal. All right, currently, Phantom Fishing. We got Julia, 20,292. Valar, 19,120. Kel, 19,063. Amy, 18,894. And Dime, 17,000. We have never had a showdown this close. Julia, Valar, Kel, Bones, and Dimes all within 3,000. The top three are within 1,000. At 11:45 tonight, all fishing stops. So once the event ends tonight, you'll have about 2 hours to decide who wins, who gets the Gavel's Globe, and who ends up on the Wall of Fame. That's pretty awesome. That's pretty close. Now, the kills game. Kills game leaderboard. Justice, 35,000, and Kel, 32,000. Now, Julia, Bones, both 15-13, but Justice and Kel. Kel has got a shot to win both. I don't know if she plays 2 devices. She might win both. Kel, left hand might win the kills game, right hand might win fishing. All right, and single game high score for kills game is still it's me. 790 that I scored on New Year's Eve that carried over. So I have the high game at 790. That could still be beaten. Usually we have a game in the 800s. We've not had that this month. All right. And Kel could still win this thing, right? I mean, could you imagine if Kel wins this championship in pet battles and then wins fishing and then wins? We've never had 3 championships on one night. All right. If you don't know what I'm talking about, go to playdeadlive.com, sign up, set up an account, and then message us for kills tokens. You can go in, you can fish, you can play kills game, which is like the Squid Game Glass Bridge. So a lot of fun, and get your name on the Max Awards Wall of Fame. All right, Julia and Kat, give me triple nines. Julia and Kat. Winner goes to the Final Four. Loser is out. All right, Kat. You are the underdog. Pick your pet first. Crevice. Julia. Pick your pet. Winner goes to the final four. Loser is out. Julia going with Portia. Julia does have a first round pet advantage. 20-second timer starts right now. Timer's up. 1, 2, 3. Post your move. We got Cat with a kick to the head. Julia does not block the kick and does not defend the head. Over on the other side, we've got Julia with a claw to the ankle. Cat does not block the claw, does not defend the ankle. Julia has pet advantage and pet juice. Advantage, Julia. She does use the pet juice, but she is up 1-0. Round number 2, 20-second timer starts right now. Timer's up. 1, 2, 3. Post your move. Julia gets the win. She advances. Cat needs a win to stay alive. Oh, Julia played the paste. And Cat stole it. Nice. Kick to the head. Julia does not block it and does not defend it. Punch to the belly. Not blocked. Belly not defended. Wow, if she would not have stole the pace, the game would be over. It is a tie. Cat burning the buff steal. Julia burning the paste, but it is still 1-0 Julia. 20-second timer starts right now. Timer's up. 1, 2, 3. Post your move. All right, we got Cat playing the juice. Julia choosing to play no buff. Cat, claw to the ankle. Not blocked, but a 50% defense. Over on the other side, Cat, Julia with a punch to the belly. Not blocked. And not defended. Julia gets the win via 50% defense. 50% defense wins over a 25% equivalent of a pet juice. Congratulations, Julia. And just like that, we've got our final four. Cat with a 5th place finish. Now, I got to tell you, I'm starting to see a lot of lady mods and Breakfast Club in the final four. I mean, you talk about bragging rights. Tomorrow I will be on a call with Julia Dimes and Kel. So somebody's going to have bragging rights again. Or will Villar shut them all down? Villar's like, wait a minute, I'm in this thing too. So this Final Four are some of the best pet battles we have. All right. Dimes and Kel. Give me triple nines. Dimes, the higher rated player because of all-time earnings. So, Kel, you got to pick your pet first. Against Deadly Dimes. That's always a problem. Going with Sprout. Dimes going with Shiver. All right, now, Dimes is also my fishing partner, so Dimes, you might want to go a little easy because too many Lady Mod losses in 1 week might not go over very well. All right, good luck, both players. Winners going to the finals. Losers out. 20-second timer starts right now. Timer's up. 1, 2, 3. Post your move. Let's see who's going to strike first. Oh, Kel stealing a buff, and Dimes played the okie doke on her. No buff for you. We got Dimes with a punch to the belly. Kel does not block the punch, does not guard the belly. On the other side, Kel with a bite to the neck. Dimes 50% defense. Dimes going up 1-0. And Kel also burns the buff steal. Kel's in a tough spot here. All right, Kel, you got to come back strong or else it's curtains. 20-second timer starts right now. Timer's up. 1, 2, 3. Push your move. Think Dimes might have got blocked. Can you post it, Julia? Dunes. Dimes got a new name. Her name's Dunes. Deadly Dunes. All right, we got Kel with a kick to the head. Dimes does not block, but she does 50% defense. On the other side, we've got Kel blocking Dimes' claw. All right. Kel blocks the claw. One second. Dimes gets no points through. But Dimes played the paste, which kicks her up to 7. Kel gets a kick to the head. All right, 1 second. I got to map this one out. Kel gets the win 5-4 because of the block. Even though Dimes got a 50% defense. Now, if Kel would not have played the pet juice, it would have been a tie. And that's hard to get a tie on a block. But Kel gets the win. It is 1-1. Good thing she played the pet juice. All right. It's 1-1. You can see the buffs that are used. You can see the buffs that are left. This is the tiebreaker. Winner advances to the final. Loser goes home. 20-second timer starts now. Oh, boy. Who's going to punch their ticket to the finals? Timer's up. 1, 2, 3. Post your moves. Kel with the paste. Dime's going to steal it. Kel with a bite to the neck. Dimes does not block, but she defends 50% of the neck. Dimes with a kick to the head. Kel does not block. Kel does not defend. Dimes gets the win with the 50% defense of the neck area. Deadly Dimes moving on to the finals. Kel was close. There will be no triple crown tonight for Kel. She could still win too, but not the pet battle. All right, we got one more. One more. In this battle, you know, you like to see it, but you hate to see it, right? Because they battle so much with a trip to the finals on the line. Julia and Villar. Give me triple nines and see who's going to match up against Deadly Dimes in the finals. All right, Villar, you are the lower rated player. So you got to pick first. Dash. Ah, look at that. She's like, nope. Can't let Julia get that pet advantage. Double dash. Well, here we go. All right, good luck. 20-second timer starts right now. Timer's up. 1, 2, 3. Push your move. All right, Villar, no buff. But Villar gets the block. Ouch. But Julia gets a 50% defense. All right. This is what I just talked about. Had Villar played a pet juice, she would have gotten a win. So even though Julia got blocked, because she defended 50% of the belly and played pet paste, Julia managed to squeak out a tie. It might not sound like a lot, but it's huge. Anytime you get a block and you get blocked and you don't lose, that's huge. All right, still 0-0. Round 2, 20-second timer. Timer's up. 1, 2, 3. Post your move. All right, we got Julia stealing a buff. Villar not playing it. Villar playing tricky tonight. But Julia gets the block, and Julia gets the win. So even though Villar was a little tricky, Julia gets the block and the win. Now, think about that for a second. We've had 2 rounds, and round number 1, Julia got blocked and did not lose. Round number 2, she got the block and won. That's how close this game can be depending on your defense. Villar's got to come back strong, otherwise Julia's going to get the win, but Villar does have her buffs. 20-second timer starts right now. Timer's up. 1, 2, 3. Post your move. I'm assuming that Villar got blocked with the PP. I guess it doesn't like PP tonight. Can you post it? That was just an assumption. Julia played the pet juice. Villar played the paste. We got Julia with a punch to the belly. Villar does not block, does not defend. On the other side, we've got Villar kick to the head. Julia does not block and does not defend the head area. Villar gets the win. Pet paste over pet juice. Now Julia's out of buffs, which makes it interesting. So Villar's strategy of saving her buffs might actually pay off. It's 1-1. Winner advances. Loser goes home. 20-second timer. Let's see whose strategy comes through tonight. Timer's up. 1, 2, 3. Post your move, and good luck, both players. 2 of the great ones. All right, we got Julia with a kick to the head. Villar does not block, does not defend. Villar punch to the belly. Julia does not block, defend. Villar with the juice. Villar with the comeback and the win. Punch to the belly is not blocked and not defended. Julia had a chance to do something tonight. No player. Anybody know? No player in pet battle history has ever done it. Win 3 in a row. Exactly, Cardinal. Julia had a chance to be the first player in pet battle history, and you can look at that history. Busy. Back to back. in week 6 and 7. Year number 1. Year number 2. Dimes won in week 12. Julia won 9 and 10, couldn't win 11. Villar stopped Julia 2 years ago from winning 3 in a row. Villar is like her Achilles heel. And in Dimes won week 12 and the Grand Championship. And then Julia kept Dimes from winning 3 in a row. So twice, Julia's had a chance to win 3 in a row, and both times, Villar spoiled it. My goodness. And here we go. Chance for the championship. Villar and Dimes. Give me those 999s. All right, Villar. You are the lower rated player. You got to pick first. And she already used dash against Julia just to get here. Going crevice. Did she use everything she had just to get here? Because she has no dash left. Dimes. Pick your pet. Portia with the pet advantage. Dimes first turn pet advantage. 20-second timer starts right now. Timer's up. 1, 2, 3. Post your move. We got Dimes with a bite to the neck. Villar blocks it. Villar punch to the belly. Dimes does not block it. Advantage Villar. She beats the pet advantage. And now, one match away from winning the whole dang thing. Dimes got to come back strong. 20-second timer starts right now. Timer's up. 1, 2, 3. Can Dimes come back, or will Villar win the Burning Steps? Post your moves. Both players going with a buff steal. We got Dimes with the block. Dimes with the win. Coming back strong to tie it up. Dimes went with that claw. Villar didn't block it. Villar tried to get the head kick in there. Dimes saw the kick coming. Look at this. Look at what we got. We got both players using one buff. It is 1-1. Could not be any closer. Take a look at the backdrop. You got Villar over there with the waterfall. You got Dimes over there on the Burning Steps. We got lightning in the background. 20-second timer starts right now. Timer is up. 1, 2, 3. Post your move, and let's see who the next champion is going to be in pet battles. We got the drama. Julia, can you post Valar's move? Dimes, bite to the neck. Valar does not block the bite. Defends 50% of the neck with pet paste. Dimes, claw to the ankle. Valar doesn't defend the claw, but she blocks 50% as well. Are you kidding me? We got a tie. We got a tie. Both block 50% defense and both play the pet paste. Wow. All right. Well, if that wasn't dramatic enough, let's do it. 20 more seconds starts right now. Timer's up. 1, 2, 3. Push your move. Both players bringing the juice. We got Dimes, claw to the ankle. Valar doesn't block it, does not defend. On the other side, we got punch to the belly by Valar. Not blocked and not defended. It's a tie. Well, all buffs are gone. It is still tied. It's going to come down to 20 seconds. The nerves are real. 20-second timer starts right now. You know Valar's pacing. You know Dimes is pacing. It comes down to one move. They both had their shot. They've been close on 2 occasions. But who wants it more? Who's been doing their homework? We're about to find out. Timer's up. 1, 2, 3. Post your move, and let's crown a Burning Steps championship. All right, we got Valar with the block. Valar with the win. Dimes kick to the head. Valar blocks it. Valar bite to the neck. Dimes does not block it. Congratulations, Valar. Bringing home the Burning Steps championship. And just like that, we will go back to the brackets. Dimes so close. Our top 8 getting points. Valar winning the whole thing. Dimes in second, and we'll show you when we go to the trophy room. Valar with that Gavel's Globe. Dimes, 100,000. Julia, 90K. Kel, 80K. Cat, 70K. Busy, 60K. Fly Rod with points, and Nightshade with points. And take you all the way to the map. And there it is, everybody. Hey, I had a great time. Great tournament, everybody. Awesome job. We got super double elimination. A lot of games played tonight, and we still finished in record time. Dime says, Pet Battle's my favorite. And next week we do Death Drop. She'll say, Death Drop's my favorite. And then Ropes is my favorite. Every week we got a favorite. You guys have a great night. And if you're on the leaderboard, you've got an hour and 35 minutes. Remember, 11:45. All scores are frozen. And then we get the reset. Have a good night, everybody. Talk to you all later. Peace.